What's going on, world? DS1 Ross. Now I'm back. Shout out to everybody. Good morning. One love to the masculine mercenaries. Back here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. I'm your host, DS1 Ross to be exact. We here, man. First thing I need y'all to do before we get into the topic is I need y'all to hit the like button. Hit the like button. Also, share the show. Share the show. Hit the like button. Share the show. Now, appreciate y'all. Shout out to y'all tuning in this morning, of course. Also, would like to donate to the show. Cash App is right on the screen. That's how you support. Cash App $ Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Cash App $ Sheep Stay Sleep TV to support the show. You also can support through the super chat. If you would like to leave a message or a question, you can leave it through the super chat. Now, this morning's show, we're going to get into the trials of being red pill. The trials of being red pill. You know, to all my fellow red pillars, we all know that there's only two ways of becoming red pill. Either you was raised that way, or you got red pill through becoming through trauma, traumatized. Shout out to Tampa Supreme. He said, "Why good guys finish last?" Because women don't. It's not that good guys finish last. Good guys don't finish last. It's the nice guys. There's nothing wrong with being a good guy. You know, it's just that sometimes good guys get with bad women or seek out bad women, you know. So the good guys don't really finish last. It's the nice guys. Because women don't really like nice guys. They like good guys. They don't like nice guys. Yeah, nice guys do finish last. Because women don't like nice guys. Because for the most part, all women like masculinity to some extent. Even if they like a dude that they can control, they still want him to have some manly traits to himself. So most women don't like nice guys because nice guys are they're pushovers, you know. A lot of women, whether we know it as men or not, well, some men do and some men don't. Women don't like men that they could control. They don't like men that they can control. They don't like men that allow them to get their way all the time. If you're easily manipulated, if she can easily get you all the time, you know, she's gonna lose not only is she's gonna lose attraction to you, but she's going to lose her arousal for you. You're not gonna be able to turn her on anymore. Because like I talked about in the last stream, manipulating and all of that shit is fun to women. That's just who they are. That's their nature. And Kendra was just speaking about that yesterday too. That's just who they are. So if you're a nice guy, they looking at you like, oh, this is not even fun anymore. This dude is not making it fun. Women like resistance because that'll make them go back to the drawing board and find another way to try to get their fucking way. And that's fun to them because you're not giving in. So they can keep the game going, you know? And it's not, we have to understand as men that all women don't do it intentionally. Some women do it intentionally. But for the most part, it's natural in women. When you're in a relationship with a woman, she's gonna do that shit. Expect that. It's not always disrespect or none of that shit. That's just how they are. So, if you in a relationship and you the kind of guy, that you take leadership with shit and you like, nah, we not buying that. But she really want it, expect if you hear whining, if she's trying to butter you up and you know, don't be so standoffish and have an attitude and shit like that. Cause I used to be like that. Don't be like that. Cause it's natural for women to be that way. That's just how they are. They're gonna do that. So that's why nice guys finish last, because it's not fun to women no more. You're not fun. And when you're not fun, you're not interested. That's why women like mysterious men. Men that are, kind of laid back and, you know, he like has this, this personality that she can't figure out. They like that shit because now they could play the manipulation game because she's gonna find a way to figure you out. That's fun. But nice guys, oh yes, yes, yes. Oh yeah, you can have that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you want to go there? Yeah, let's go. It's not fun. It's not fun. It's not fun to them. So that's why nice guys finish last. But the trials of being red pill, like I was saying, we all know that there's two ways of becoming red pill. Either you're taught the red pill, meaning you're raised to be that way, or you receive the red pill through trauma, where it's almost like you're forced to accept um, the harsh realities of life. Some of us brothers we was dealt that kind of hand. You know, we was forced to accept the harsh realities of life. And when you grow up like that, you don't really know how to process the other side of that. You don't really know how to genuinely and sincerely have a good time. And I'm speaking from experience because I was forced to take the red pill. Trauma. You know, I grew up and I had my reality in my environment. I had no choice but to accept it. And I kind of spoke about this in my PTSD stream, poverty traumatic um slave syndrome. I mean syndrome disorder. I forgot how I wrote it, but y'all can go and check that stream out. But that is when you become red pill and you understand that life for you and the way you view the world is in a way that a lot of people, they're not gonna accept you. And my dad, when I was young, he told me this. He said, and he said this to me throughout my life. He said it to me when I was a toddler. Then he said it to me again, like when I was like 10. Then he said it to me when I was a teenager. And I always remembered it as I became grown. But he always told me, he said, son, you're my son. And you're going to inherit some of the hatred that I get from people in the family. People are not going to like you because they don't like me, because you are me. You see? So when you have to understand things like that, just dealing with your family, you begin to, like, when you have friends and shit like that, you kind of go through that with your friends because they really don't, they accept you, but they don't understand you. They 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 accept you for who you are, but they don't understand who you are. And in relationships, there's a lot of, when you dealing with that, there could be a lot of turmoil there. Things could turn up real fast because these are the trials of being red pill. Because your reality is different. See, we have to understand that when we say the majority of the world, or when we say we're living in a blue pill world, that's that's not excluding people around you. That's not excluding your family. That's not excluding your parents. You see? So it's gonna be very difficult for people to accept you, because in the blue pill world, it is normal for you to accept things the way everyone else accepts them. You see where the friction lies? You see? They don't accept things the way you do. And it is because y'all are living different realities. These are the trials of being red pill. And see, the entry to the black pill is the red pill, because it's going to come a time, and I sit back and I think about this. It's going to come a time where you're going to be like, okay, I'm tired and I don't give up no more. It is what it is. That's black pill. When you just don't give up no more. See, that's what happened with the Joker. See, he couldn't get along with people because they had a different reality from him. This is why he got into so much shit. You're operating in a blue pill world. We have to remember this, my red pill brothers. We're operating in a blue pill world. They're not going to like you. They're not supposed to. And that's the hard part. You have to accept that. You have to accept that people are not gonna like your ass. People you may love might not like you. Not because you did anything to them, because simply you are the way the fuck you are. You see, that's a hard pill to swallow. See, I keep telling y'all, the red pill is a hard pill to swallow, because you have to accept that shit like that. You have to accept shit like that. You have to accept that. And it's nothing that you can do to get them to accept you in that way. That's not your problem. That's their problem. See? Shout out to Pimp God. That's a fact. Even your mama could get put on ice if she ain't in pocket. It's a fact. Because see, if we gonna say the red pill was living in reality, we have to accept the reality of ourselves too. The side of ourselves that we know we haven't rectified. This is why I say we have to heal before we build. This is why I said 2020 healing. You got to cleanse certain parts of yourself. See, we have to recognize that part too as red pill brothers. Okay, we can be in the reality of our finances, of our physical health, of our image, our clothing and shit like that, and business and but what about your mental health? What about that? When are you ever gonna address your trauma? See, money can't hide that. Money can't hide that. See, no matter how rich you get, no matter how cute you look, nigga, you can never hide that. You see? And this is what I bring to the brothers. Nigga, you can't pay for that. You can't dress that up with Balenciaga, nigga. You can't. You can't. You see? When you gonna when are you gonna stop being afraid of that and address that? Hmm? Because that is the shit that can really keep you from truly being free. See, yeah, we gotta have money. We gotta have resources. We gotta have a network to be able to be mobile and to be free in that way. But you still a slave to yourself. That's the true freedom. When you start addressing that kind of shit. And shout out to my nigga the Grinch, man. Cause I know he's addressing shit like this in his life right now. Cause I hear it in his content. My nigga said, I'm giving away shit I spent money, thousands of dollars on. I'm giving it away. Cause it don't mean nothing to me. So that means when he bought it, he was buying it for another reason, to cover something up. And now he doesn't have that problem no more. So he doesn't need the Band-Aid. So he doesn't need the Gucci's no more. My nigga don't need the Gucci's no more. Because he's not defined by the cost of his fucking shoes. You see? He's not into peacocking on niggas talking about how much his shoes cost. Cause that shit don't mean nothing. Cause he know that doesn't define him as a man. See? He's addressing the trials of being red pill, especially when you receive the red pill through trauma, because that is the kind of shit you do. You dress up your pain in Louis. You got motherfuckers buying $600 slippers and wearing them outside. Motherfucker, you got slippers on. Those are for the house. And at the end of the day, if you're around people that genuinely love you and you genuinely love, who gives a fuck if your slippers is $600? Hmm? Who cares? Who really cares what your clothes are saying? See, we got to be in the reality of shit like this too. Because niggas dress up their pain. Niggas dress up their pain and tell you a style. This is what we do. This is normalizing dysfunction. See, we have to be aware of that too, my red pill brothers. See, we can't forget this part. We can't forget this part of ourselves, because this part of ourselves that I'm talking about is what really make us who we are. This is why you could get a dude from the hood that come from nothing, and he get an opportunity, and years later you find out he like collecting stamps and shit like that. You'll be amazed when you find out certain people's hobbies. Like people that you may find interesting, and you like, oh shit, you like shit like that, because that's who they really are. You see, and people can't accept. A lot of us red pill brothers, they can't accept who we are. They can't accept our attitude and our viewpoints on things. They can't accept that shit because it's from a different reality. It's from a different reality, brothers. This is why they don't get it. This is why they don't get it. See? And see, this may be a sad thing to say, but I'm gonna say it. It's because I really feel this way. I really feel this way, and I've been thinking like this for a long time. You know, some of us men, we have to understand that what we do here on this earth is going to last longer than us. So a lot of things that we don't get accolades for, we don't get credit for, we don't get honor for, the way we think, the shit we say, we have to understand that it's going to outlive us, brothers. See, we're different kind of beings. And see, this is not to shit on nobody. See, that's the problem. You see this, the kind of shit I just said? The average blue pill motherfucker gonna say, who the fuck he think he is? Because they don't understand the shit I'm saying right now. Because they so fucking mundane and low level. They don't understand this kind of shit. They don't understand that it's different beings walking this fucking earth. They don't understand that kind of shit. That's why they think it's a fucking conspiracy. Nigga, this is just a shell. They don't understand that though. So when you communicate with people and you may say certain things, they take offense to it because they can't process it because it's not meant for them to process it yet. Why the fuck do you think we're still mentioning shit Malcolm X said? Why? Because the shit he said and did outlived him. It outlived him. You see? The shit that certain of us brothers is doing and saying is gonna outlive us. For example, a brother by the name of Christopher Wallace that grew up in Clinton Hills, Brooklyn, New York. Now, the same block he was born on is now named after him. This is what I'm talking about, brothers. So fuck what they think. They may hate us now, but they gonna love us later. Because everything that we say, they gonna see the shit manifest. They gonna see it come to light. Fuck them. Because at this point, that's all we could say. And that's not to say fuck them like we don't care about them. It's fuck if you don't accept the way I see it. Because you're going to see it your way anyway. It's two different realities, bros. See, these are the trials of being red pill. You have to deal with shit like this. It's two different realities. See? So, the shit that Biggie used to rap about, little jewels he dropped in his music, his style of rapping, lived on longer than him. See, brothers, we gotta understand that the mission that we on is bigger, is bigger than your family. It's bigger than your relationship. See, this is why it's hard for us to find it's hard for us to find a Coretta Scott King. It's hard to find a Betty Shabazz. It's hard to find these kind of women. Your Fannie Lou Hamers. It's hard to find these kind of women because they have to get behind a mission that's bigger than them, because that's the kind of mission you're on. See, the kind of mission the real red pill brothers is on is bigger than just getting money. It's bigger than that. And see, people know this. They can hear it. They know with the correct structure and with it formatted correctly, will be a problem. This is why we're shadow banned. This is why we're put on blacklist. This is why after I finish my live stream, it takes 8 hours to fucking upload all of a sudden. See, I spoke about this in the live stream where I spoke about the message being bigger than the messenger. The shit we talking about could be played 50 years from now, brothers. Do you understand the magnitude of that? And your woman may not be able to accept that. That she with that kind of nigga. Nigga, you could fuck around and be mentioned in Black History Month in the year 2100, nigga. For the shit you done said on your YouTube platform, nigga. This shit ain't no game. This is real. This ain't just no little YouTube shit like these hoe ass niggas like to say. Because they don't have no real impact. That's why it's just little YouTube shit to these little hoe ass niggas. Because they don't have no impact. See, the brothers with real impact, nigga, don't you know your voice live forever? Nigga, Malachi Z. York been in jail for like 20-something years. When I first started dealing with the conscious community up in Harlem, them niggas was selling Nuwapian CDs for niggas to put in their CD players. Because back then we were still using CD players. It's before the iPod came. This nigga been in jail. This was 2004, 2005. It's 2020 now. That was 15 years ago. Nigga, your voice can live, your voice will live forever. You think the shit that you doing is just some little YouTube shit? That's why motherfuckers hate you. Cause somebody might be listening to you 50, 60 years from now. And these little low-level mundane motherfuckers is just another body. You see what I'm saying? They just another body. Why you think you're tuned in to Sheep Stay Sleep TV? We don't care about the sheep. You see? See, the sheep are useful idiots. And they're levels of useful idiots. See? So these are the trials that we're going to go through as being red pill men, especially black men who are red pill. Because, see, it's hard for a woman to be with a guy whose end goal is not her. Let me say that again. Because this is why us red pill brothers have certain issues in our relationships with women. It's not that we hate women. It's that women have a problem with dealing with the complexity of our personality. Because most of us red pill brothers, we don't get in relationships with red pill women. See? See, we have to understand that the blue pill world has a program. So she's on that shit. So being that you're bringing a whole new reality to her, that's why y'all beefing. That's the problem. That's why you go through shit with your family. They can't understand why you are the way you are. Because in the blue pill world, you only accept your like kind. So why would they accept you? Shout out to my man Ronan. He say, may our words, actions, seeds echo throughout the waves of time and beyond. Red pilled agriculture. Exactly. And see, this is what they don't want. See, they don't want the red pill to be the standard for men. Because like I said, we live in a what? A blue pill world. So with us living in a blue pill world, should we expect anything else? Should we not expect them to try to silence us, for us to always be beefing and going through shit? See, it's bigger than just what we think. This shit goes on a whole nother level when it comes to hatred and jealousy, and you know, those are energies. See? And all of those energies are low level. It's all low level shit. And they want the real red pillars to get caught up in that. Cause that brings you back down into the blue pill world. This is why they say, oh, that nigga think he better than people. Who he think he is? He think he better than people. No, it's just that I'm operating from a different reality. See, you know when you got a when you got a dude that's peacocking, and when you got people who just don't like a dude for the way he is. It's two different things. I know I could tell a difference. And y'all support y'all interests, man. Cash App, $ Sheep Stay Sleep TV, y'all. Cash App, $ Sheep Stay Sleep TV, man. Support your interests, man. But see, we have to understand this, brother. We have to understand why this is the way it is. Why is it this way? And see, we have to address our traumas so we know how to deal with these things properly. So we don't further damage ourselves. See, because like they say in the Bible, what is it to gain the world but a man lose himself? What is it to have all your shit together but your goddamn sanity? You want to be a rich, crazy motherfucker? You walking around with a screw loose. That's not cool. Stop trying to dress that up. You're a walking time bomb. I know how that is because I wake up like that some days. I just wake up on some shit. I wake up and think about some shit. I wake up and see some shit I saw when I was little. And I'm telling, see, I'm not speaking from theory and from a book. I'm speaking from reality, from shit that I live. I know. This is how I know I could speak to my brothers like this. Nigga, I know what it is to have rage. I've had rage since a little boy. I know. I know about that. This is why growing up, I suffer from migraine headaches. And it happens to me today when I start stressing. Now that I'm grown, I start getting crazy headaches. See, we gotta fix that part of ourselves, brothers. We gotta be aware of that too. See? And we not doing this so people can accept us. No, we doing this so we can stop dealing with the shit that we've been dealing with for so long. You know, the shit that you wrestle with that you know other motherfuckers don't understand. See, as men, and see, this is why brotherhood is important. Because as men, we can't go to our women with certain shit. Because if we go to them with it, they're gonna say some shit that'll fuck around and piss us off. Not because they doing it intentionally, it's because they don't know how to fucking relate. Just like we don't know how to relate to menstrual pains. I can't relate to when you bloated and you got an attitude because you bleeding and you know you still want to get smashed, so you mad at me and I don't know how to process that shit. Just like she can't process the shit that we wrestle with as men, the shit that we grew up dealing with as little boys. Your woman can't process that. She can't give you no answers to that. She don't know how to deal with that. She don't have no fucking right answers for you. Cause that's not her reality, dog. Now she may have dealt with abuse, but she's not a man dealing with it. See? Just like you don't know how a woman internalizes abuse, because we're not women. So she can't understand you, one, Cause she a woman, and two, she's fucking blue pill. She's blue pill on top of it. So come on. And see, I'm not saying this to, oh, so we just disregard. No, we not disregarding the shit that females do. We not doing that. But what we gotta do is we also gotta keep things in context. Also, because we're red pill. We're living in reality, right? So the reality is you might be the only red pill motherfucker around you. You wonder why nobody likes you? Because you're the only one that thinks like that. That's why. That's not your fault, though. See, that's not your fault. It's not your fault that you are the way you are and that people don't want to accept that. That's their problem. That's not your problem. Because they want you to accept they blue pilled ass, right? Right? But see, that kind of shit could drive us crazy, man. And we gotta get help for that. We gotta learn how to know, we have to get help to learn how to know how to deal with that shit. How to properly deal with it. Because it's not gonna go anywhere. It's not gonna stop. Remember what I just said. You might be the only red pill person around you. You might be the only red pill person around you. So what do? Do you burn yourself out? This is what could happen to the red pill brothers operating in the blue pill world. We could get burned out. See, you see why these niggas regurgitated they red pills? You see why? You see why they regurgitated they red pills? Because they don't want to go through this journey. They don't want to go through this. See, this is the mud. They don't want to get in the mud and wrestle with themselves. They don't want to do that. They don't want to do that. That's why they hurried up threw that red pill to fuck up. Because they start seeing where they gonna have to go with this shit. And a lot of them dudes hit their eject button. Eject! I'm giving my red pill back. See? This is why they ejected they red pills. This is why. Because they don't want to have to go through the trials of being red pill. They don't want to have to go through these trials. They don't want to have to go through life not being liked. They can't deal with that. See, in the blue pill world, everybody's happy. Everything's hunky dory. That's the blue pill world. Right now, everybody's in hysteria because of COVID-19, and you're not operating like that. So people looking at you like, what's wrong with him? Why he's not afraid? And oh, you're heartless and you don't care about people. And see, they don't want to deal with that. They don't want to have to deal with arguing with their friends on Facebook because of some shit they post and not being liked and losing friends. They don't want to have to deal with that kind of shit because they already don't accept themselves. So I don't want people not to like me. I need people to like me to make me like me. You see, when you red pill, you already know that people not gonna like you, and you've accepted it. But see, just because you've accepted it, it doesn't mean that you don't experience pain. See, doesn't mean you don't experience hurt. See, that's traumatizing to accept that. See? See why these niggas threw their red pills up? See, shit like this is traumatizing to realize, to wake up one day and to realize you may have never had any friends. These niggas just tolerated you because they needed you around them for something you brought because of who you are. That's traumatizing. See, we accept it, but it's traumatizing too to have to deal with it after you accept it. That's where the trauma is at. That's when the shit becomes traumatizing. After you accept it and then live with it. See, brothers, we got to help each other live with that kind of shit because that shit is traumatizing. That shit is traumatizing to realize I might not even have no friends. I love my niggas. Niggas probably don't even love me. And you got to accept that and then live with it. See, this the kind of shit Jay-Z been talking about. Talked about it in the song Regrets. You got to learn to live with regrets. Niggas ain't ready to live like that. You got to be built a certain kind of way to live like that. These are the trials of being red pill, man. Shit ain't no cakewalk. This shit ain't just about having your shit together. No. It get dark too. See, everybody want to shine like P. Diddy. Everybody want to be on front stage and glitz and glamour. Are you ready to go through the dark? Hmm? Are you ready to go through the trials? Hmm. And see, and see, I see when I go here, see, I notice this is when people hesitate to donate. The Cash App is right on the screen. See, this is when people hesitate to donate when I get on shit like this. And I know why. I know why. Because a lot of people don't like me to go this deep. It's too deep. We see right now we out in the deep end. You know, the part of the water that they got roped off where the sharks at. See, a lot of y'all want to still swim with the goldfish. Y'all want to still play with the go. Y'all don't want to go to the see, like BGS talk about. Y'all don't want to walk around that abyss, niggas. Y'all scared of that. See, you really don't. You really don't want to test your will. See, niggas talking about man shit. How much of a man are you if you scared of yourself, nigga? Hmm? How much of a man are you if you're afraid of yourself? Hmm? Huh? You afraid. You afraid to fix that part of yourself that you know you need to fix. You know. This the kind of shit we gotta do too, brothers. See, we can't be afraid of this kind of shit. See, this is why a lot of these dudes, when they talk manosphere shit, they talk exterior shit. This is why motherfuckers focus on the outside of themselves. Because they're afraid of the inside. They're afraid of it. They're afraid to address that hurt little boy. See, nigga, I know he exists. Stop ignoring him. See, you gotta fix him. Because he's been neglected. He's been hurt. He's been abused. You know, the shit that we say women don't think about, they don't think about it because they don't really know about it. Because they dealing with that little ass girl, that hurt little girl that's within them. See, these are the trials of being red pill. The shit you gotta sit down and deal with, dealing with yourself. Dealing with you, not nobody else, dealing with yourself. The shit that hurt you. See, because we gotta understand that things that hurt you on the outside are representations that hurt you within. Let me say that again. The people that hurt you from the outside, you know, like your parents, family members, whoever, your spouse, whoever, those are nothing but symbols or representations of what's hurting you in the inside. We got to recognize this, brothers. If we're going to fix it, that's why my nigga Grinch said, I'm giving all that expensive shit away. That shit ain't about nothing. Fuck that shit. It don't mean nothing to him. Because he fixed or he's fixing with that expensive material represented from something that was within him. So that's why he don't, man, I don't want this shit. Because it's useless. Because now it doesn't represent him on any level. That's red pill, nigga. You know that's red pill too. That's very red pill. That's very red pill. See? See, when I deal with women, let's go to women because you know, I know you can't, you know, a lot of y'all, when we talk about the red pill, a lot of y'all can't not talk about, you know, the women part. Shout out to Cats on the Cash App. I appreciate it. Shout out to my man Sosa on the Cash App. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate y'all. Cash App $ Sheep Stay Sleep TV, man. Support your interests. Support good content. When I deal with a woman, I let a woman know off the rip. I am a good, flawed nigga. Let me repeat that. I'm a good, flawed ass nigga. Generally, you're going to consider me a good dude, but I'm flawed. Extremely. I am. See, I don't hide my flaws. See, a lot of people do that. See, this is why you just had a little period in the manosphere where you had guys throwing up their red pills. And we realized that there, there were a lot less red pillars around than what we thought. See? Because see what those dudes tried to do was they tried to dress their flaws up in being red pill. See, you can't hide your flaws if you really red pill. This is my whole point. You can't escape the trials. See, those guys tried to dress up their flaws as being red pill. Well, I got problems with women because I'm red pill. This is what these guys were trying to do. These women hate red pill men. This is what and then come to find out, y'all don't even want to be red pill no more. Because what y'all was trying to do was y'all was trying to shame women because women didn't like your ass. And you tried to join the red pill movement to try to see if how many fake dudes you can align yourself with who was dressed up in the red pill too. That's why y'all all end up exposing yourselves. Because y'all thought being red pill was being something, magnificent and vainglorious, you know, like you're gonna be wearing this red pill cape or some shit. This is how these dudes thought. This is how they thought. They thought you people wasn't supposed to see your flaws. See, a dude that want to walk around and act like he's pristine and clean cut, those are the most filthiest people in the world. Those are the foulest people. Those are the shisty people. The people who act like they clean. You see? So I let women know I'm flawed, baby girl. I have problems. Yup. Mm-hmm. Yup. I'm one of them dudes. Yup. Uh-huh. I'm intelligent. Yup. I'm handsome. Yup. But I'm flawed too. That don't forget that. So when I have an episode, you don't look like you looking at the goddamn juggernaut from X-Men when I have an episode. You feel me? You don't think, oh shit, I done got in a relationship with Juggernaut. I'm flawed. It took work for me to become this way. I'm not this way for nothing. See? See, that is part of the trials of being red pill. And people are not going to accept you for that. Because, see, for the most part, and I've always said this, for the most part, people don't love you for who you are. They love you for who they want you to be. See, that is why it is difficult for a lot of our women to be with good men, not nice guys, but good men. See, a good man is a red pill man. See? And it's hard for blue pill women to deal with red pill men. Why? Because, like I said before, for one, we coming from two separate realities. But blue pill women love red pill men because they love them for who they want them to be. They don't love us for who we are. They love us for who they want us to be. They want you to be the fucking white knight. You know why? Because you look like you're the prototype. And when I say the prototype, I mean physically. So she wants you to come and save her on the white horse. Her brute, handsome, red pill man. She wants you on that white horse, nigga. Not because she look at the white knight as a simp. Because she not looking at you like that. But that's just her reality. That's her reality. And you're the type that's gonna tell her, what are you talking about, man? You don't shut that dumb shit up. Like, you might just laugh it off or pay her no. Women, a lot of women don't, they can't accept that. Oh, you just brushing me off. Oh, you just ignored me. You're gonna have to deal with that. Cause she love you for who she wants you to be. She likes you for who you are. That's why she like you. That's why she don't want to leave. That's why she don't want you to leave. Cause she likes you for who you are. She likes the fact that you're red pill. But she doesn't love the fact that you, she likes it. She likes it. That goes back to what? Fun. Manipulation is fun. So guys, red pill guys are a challenge. It's fun to them. Oh, he wants to run through the maze with me. I'm going to catch him. I'm going to keep chasing him till I catch him. It's the kind of shit they be on. Oh, he said no? Well, I'm going to try this. It's fun. This is a game. This shit is fun to them. And it's pissing us the fuck off. That's why they'll say, why you so mad? And that'll blow a gasket. I blow gaskets when my women say that. What the fuck you mean? Why am I so mad? So you don't know what you're doing right now? Of course she does. Of course she does. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. She testing that red pill shit. She want to see if you going bend to her will. Because if you do, you're not red pill. See? And she likes that shit. She likes the fact that you don't. But she don't love it. She doesn't love the fact that you don't. She doesn't. Because she knows she's going to have to do more than just manipulate situations to get her way, to get the things that she wants. She's actually gonna have to put in some fucking work. That's why she doesn't love the fact that you're red pill. She likes it. That's why it was better when she was a girlfriend and she was dating and she was getting those little text messages before she come to the bed. See? It comes a time in a relationship where playtime is over. But what fucking child wants to hear recess is over? Some children, it takes them a longer time to get reacclimated with business again, with actually sitting down and doing work. See? See, I go through this shit myself. I go through this shit myself. I know what I'm talking about. But you know, a lot of shit I'm learning to just laugh off. I'm learning to just laugh it off. Because see, what I'm realizing too is you can't fucking address everything. Some shit you gotta laugh and brush off and let her deal with the dumb shit. Some shit that she say, just laugh at. What fuck is you? What are you fucking talking about? And laugh. Yo, and this may be just work with my lady. May not work with yours. May not work with other brothers. But do you know that kind of shit pisses her off more than actually fucking arguing and addressing the bullshit she said? Me me brushing it off, cracking a joke and making that shit meaningless will actually make her not do that shit more than me checking that shit and end up arguing all the time. Certain shit you gotta learn how to check in a different way. And it could just be your attitude toward it. Sometimes you don't have to say it's dumb shit. Treat it like it's dumb shit. Treat it like it's dumb. What? Whatever. I'm going upstairs. Oh my God. Walk up the goddamn steps. Don't even turn around. Try that. Cause sometimes chicks like that rage in you. They like that kind of shit. I told you. And see, Kendra was talking about this. That dark energy, that dark feminine energy. Women like chaos. So sometimes she may like when you turn up. That shit may turn her on. So nigga, she might be turning you up for you to turn her on. You may not even know this shit. This is shit I had to sit down and think about one day, like, yo, hold on. What if this shit is actually pleasing her? Hey, your favorite strain. Oh yeah, happy 420 to everybody. Your favorite strain and your favorite roll-up mechanism sometimes for some people can really bring epiphanies to your ass. Shout out to Hills and I appreciate that, family. Cash App $Sheep Stay Sleep TV, man. Y'all support y'all interests, man. Cash App $Sheep Stay Sleep TV. You see? So the purpose of this stream, brothers, was to just let y'all know that I understand the trials that we go through. And we need to address our own traumas so we can learn how to deal with things when they reoccur through different people. You see? This is why I came to talk to y'all this morning, y'all. Because these are the trials that we're going to go through, man, as being red pill men. This is what we're going to go through. But we got to figure out how to navigate through this shit without catching diabetes, without having heart disease and 2, 3 heart fucking operations and shit like that. By the time we 60 years old, we done had cancer and 3 heart attacks. We gotta stop that kind of shit. The way we stop that is we gotta learn how to get rid of the energy. We gotta learn how to deal with it. We gotta address it. That's part of being red pill too. Being aware of the shit you gotta address and fix within yourself. Because these niggas didn't address the issues that they had within themselves. That's why they keep running around, in the same circle jerk, doing the same shit with women, getting caught up and all that kind of shit. That's gonna continue to happen if you don't address it. Gotta address the trials, man. So I came this morning to talk about these, man. So, shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in right now. Much love to y'all, man. Much love to y'all. Shout out to everybody for tuning in. Make sure you hit that like button. Hit that like button. Share the show. I appreciate the love and the support, man. Shout out to everybody who hit the Cash App. Shout out to everybody who donated through the super chat. Much love. Any questions? If y'all got any questions, I'll take a couple questions before I wrap it up, man. So if you got any questions, drop them in the chat. I'll stay about another 5-10 minutes if y'all got any questions. And then we'll wrap this up, man. I appreciate that. Much love to y'all, man. Cash App $Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Cash App $Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Go ahead and donate to the show, man. You enjoyed the show? Donate to the show. Donate to the show. If you enjoyed the show, donate to it. If you got any questions, put it in the chat room. Put it in the chat right now. If you would like to send a donation with your question, you could do that too. Y'all don't put no questions in here, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to wrap it up. Shout out to Mr. Sutton in the building. Shout out to Hill Zen. Shout out to my man Ronan. Shout out to my man Constructive X in the building. See who else up in here, man. Shout out to Truth. Truth as I know it. Shout out to Truth. Cats, what's good, Cats? Jaquez Retro. Welcome. Welcome to Sheep Stay Sleep TV, man. Body, salute, salute. Amet's Yacht, salute. Welcome to Sheep Stay Sleep TV, brother. Tampa Supreme. My brother Richard Taylor, salute to you, bro. It's been a minute, man. Good to see you. Mr. Napalm, salute. The Crimson Cure, salute. Shout out. Shout out to KD. Shout out to Cats. Shout out to my brother Tone Malone in the building. Mel Nubia, shout out to you. Prime Axel, salute. Ty Dan TV, salute. Anime JD, salute. Red Scorpio, what's good? Young Peasy, what's good? Peace to the God, Kingston. Brittany, what's going on, Brittany? Salute to my brother Malachi. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to everybody that's listening in the clouds too. I appreciate y'all, you know. Thanks, Cass. I appreciate it. No doubt, Constructive X. Salute, bro. Young Peasy say, yo, Ross, what you think about Biden trying to scoop up Michelle Obama for vice president? Not surprised. Not surprised. They're doing whatever they can to try their best to shit on Trump. So I'm not surprised. Ronan say, how do you handle those random anger spells? Well, first, and this is something that's this is something that a lot of people may not pay attention to, but it's all about how you start your day. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially a person that deals with trauma, like sometimes you may wake up and just feel away. You know what I'm saying? So one of the things that I learned and something that I do a lot, and it calms me down. And when I actually looked it up, it's something that is actually not only good for your physical health, but for your emotional and mental health is I drink a lot of tea. Like in the morning, I drink tea. Now, a lot of times I don't sleep straight through the night. So a lot of times I wake up every morning like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. What I'll do is the first thing I'll do is I'll brew me some tea. Drinking tea settles you. It calms you down. That's why in a lot of your island culture, they drink a lot of tea. They drink tea in the morning. They drink tea when they get out the bed. They drink tea before they go to bed. That helps. That helps with your mood. You know what I'm saying? Because little shit could piss you off. You know what I'm saying? So if you start out your day in a good mood, that's why a lot of people say it's good to you know, sleep with your cell phone off, turn your phone off. When you wake up in the morning, the first thing, don't look at your phone or go on social media, shit like that. That's what that stuff, because things like that can contribute to your mood. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you might get on Facebook and see this strag, talking some holier than thou shit, and that shit it could be 4 o'clock in the morning and you turned up. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that I do. I always start my day off, or whenever I wake up. Soon as I wake up, I go fill the kettle up, turn the water on. While I'm doing that, something else you could do that'll calm you down too before you actually start drinking the tea is listen to jazz. Don't wake up in the morning, you know, listening to trap music. Listen, you know what I'm saying? Don't wake up listening to those silly, you know, listen to something with no words. Listen to things that have a smoother vibe to it. No words, just instruments. That's something I do too. And that's something I do too. Like if I can't sleep, I throw on some bossa nova jazz. Shout out to the pimp god. He put me onto that bossa nova jazz. And you just let that shit play. And you just sit there and wait for your water to get hot for your tea, man. And while you listening to the jazz, just think. Don't do too much talking. Just think. Let your thoughts go. That shit'll relax you, man. That bossa nova jazz at night, the night vibe, and you can find it. It's right on YouTube. I'm subscribed to some of those channels. At night, if I can't sleep, what I'll do is I put on the channel that plays the jazz, um, that plays the smooth jazz, like as if you was in a car in the rain. That's the kind of shit I listen to at night when I'm just relaxing and I want to relax my mind and go to sleep. That smooth fly shit you will have playing in the rain, you know? Some real grown Tuscan leather cologne smelling type of shit. Like shit like that. And it's just, I just listen to it and it'll help me sleep. But in the morning, they have those channels, they have morning jazz, things that people listen to at their desk in the office, stuff like that. So that's some things. That's some things. Are you a morning person, Cats? I've watched Morgan Lee documentary on Netflix. Who's Morgan Lee? James Kibbs. Appreciate that, Ronan. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it's for. It's to avoid instant anger triggers. Mm-hmm. Facts. Yeah, mental therapy playlist. Yep. So that's certain things that I do. You know, if I got a problem with sleeping or I'm laying down with a lot on my mind, I throw on that jazz, that night jazz. And then in the morning, I throw the morning jazz on. And you can be specific too. You can look for smooth jazz. You could it depends on your taste. See, I like smooth jazz or instruments. I don't like the singing and the harmonizing and none of that. I like smooth jazz or instruments. See, Cash just said I listen to jazz if I'm mad. See, jazz calms you. Oh, he was a saxophone player. Okay. I listen to turn on music before work because my job plays nothing but Katy Perry. Yeah, I'm an early bird. See, you're a morning person, so you need that get up. So I can understand why you drink coffee. Cause you need that. You gotta keep it going. See that tea at night, it relaxes you. It relaxes you, man. You take a nice shower, you get out smelling all good, pores open, drink that hot tea, and go lay in your bed. Good night. Throw that bossa nova smooth jazz on. That the good night. Good night. Trust me, you're going to sleep, man. You're going to sleep. I listen to a 90s R&B quite a bit. Yep, that's another good thing too. 90s R&B is good to listen to at night. It's good to listen to at night too. That's a fact. Robert Lee Johnson. Okay. I've been noticing, man, everybody been having Netflix um recommendations, man, ever since this COVID shit. Blue Devil on Netflix. A lot of Netflix recommendations. But shout out to y'all, man. I appreciate the love. Much love. Can you suggest some smooth jazz? Yeah, just go on YouTube. Click it. Well, you on YouTube now, Ebony Knight. Just type in smooth jazz, relaxing music. Like I said, I'm not really into the musicians. I'm more into the instruments. Yeah. Laid back instrumentals. Yeah, I'm into the music. I listen to classical music on the radio, starts the day off focused and calm. Yep, exactly. Or classical music, jazz or classical music. You want to start your day off like Hill Zen just said, focused and calm. Focused and calm. Who you talking about Art New Style? James? If you talking about Art New Style, yeah, we watch Art Channel. Or you talking about Art of Idmore? We watch him too. Body had a question pending. Oh, he did? Hold on. Let me scroll up. Oh, my bad, Body. He said, how do we conduct ourselves in a red pill manner without being reprimanded slash shamed for it, both personally and professionally? Um, there is no way to I wouldn't say well, I'm gonna say this. There's no way to really escape it, body, because like I said, during the show, shout out to Partly Cloudy in the building. I see you, bro. Like I was saying during the show, we have to understand that we're operating through the red pill in a blue pill world. So we have to accept being demonized because we're coming from a different reality. So we're going to be misunderstood. We're going to be. We're going to be called hateful and controlling and demanding, and we're going to be called these things because we're operating from different realities. This is why most red pill men are entrepreneurs. They're their own bosses. They call their own shots because they understand that working for someone else, 9 times out of 10, you're going to be working for a blue pill motherfucker. And they want you to operate like a blue pillar in their blue pill business, which exists in their blue pill reality. So if you come in there on some red pill shit, you got to go because you're a problem. You upset the order of things. You have to understand that, body. There is no way to escape it. They always could say, well, you was just being mean. Tell me if I'm wrong, my fellow red pill brothers. We could be right, but your woman gonna always say, well, but you still was being mean and nasty to me. No, knowing that shit ain't really got nothing to do with it. But the fact that you didn't say it the way she wanted you to say it so she can accept it, that's the problem. Because she don't want to just admit that you were right. Because you a red pill nigga. And they can't tell niggas like us we right. Because we might start feeling ourselves. That's how they feel. So they always got to make us feel less than. They always got to make us feel like we wrong. Or we exaggerating. Or it ain't that serious. That's why they do that. That's why they do. So there's no escaping that, body. Sad to say, but there's no way to escape it, bro. You know? Hey, man. So, you awake? Yeah. Let Dad finish up the show. Just one of my learning iPad. There it is. Your iPad for school? Yeah. But yeah, it's no way to escape it. that's true, James. So do we need a blue pill mask when out in the world? My little sister say it's my poker face. I'm glad you brought that up, Hilson. I'm glad you brought that up. I would have to say our mask can be our business. When I say our mask can be our business, I'm saying that is the way us red pill brothers can operate and navigate through the blue pill world is through business. We don't have to be superficial and fake and all of that to get along with people. So, some guys, that's a good question, Hilson, because some guys feel like that. And that's not talked about. The male mask that a lot of guys put on to navigate through the world. So they act fake, they kiss ass, and they think that that is the way they have to be to navigate through this blue pill world. But real red pill men know that the way you can navigate is through business. That's it. I don't have to show up and kiss nobody's ass. Long as I'm showing up and we doing good business and the terms of business is established, that's it. And then I can go home and operate in my world and do the shit I like to do and live the kind of life I want to live. But other than that, only time you deal with other blue pillars is when you doing business. Know what I'm saying? You out in public, you shopping or, shit like that. The mundane stuff. Other than that, you don't need a mask. Your mask is your business. You showing up and representing as your business. That's your mask. Most of our women, they show up as themselves in the world to get things done. So they put that poker face on because that's their way of protecting themselves. Because it's wolves out there. It's wolves out there, especially, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, Hills? Especially if you talking about the little sister that I think you talking about. She definitely has to wear her poker face because it's wolves where she's at. She has to do that. And a lot of them, she's not going to have men around her that has her best interest and that will protect her. So she has to wear her poker face. You already know, fam. Any more questions before I wrap it up, man? Any more questions? I'm at the 2 hour mark. Cash App $ Sheep Stay Sleep TV, y'all. Thanks for the Cash App, Bam Bam. I appreciate that. I like when you throw money from the ceiling. I like when money get thrown from the ceiling. Any more questions, y'all, before I wrap it up? Okay, so I guess y'all don't have any more questions. I don't see any more questions, so I'm guessing there are no more. Jared J says, when they say they can't figure you out, should you try to explain or is it pointless since they want to manipulate? Um, it's pointless. It's pointless. Because guess what, Jared J? You're gonna find yourself always explaining. You're gonna find yourself constantly repeating the same things you've explained over and over and over. So it's pointless. She knows what she's dealing with when she's dealing with you. She knows. So it's pointless. It's pointless. But she wants you to keep explaining it because if you keep explaining it, then you're treating her like a child. And that's how she wants to be treated. So she can always be void of fault. See? Once your child gets of a certain age, you shouldn't have to tell them certain things. Those are things that they should already know. It should be like that with your woman. See? This is why I say we have to stop. And I've been saying this for the longest. We have to stop treating our women like children. Understand that your woman is an adult. Treat her as such. Hold her accountable as such, not as a child. You should not have to keep explaining the same shit over and over and over to an adult. Because guess what? If she walks into a place of employment and they have to keep telling her the same shit over and over, she will not have a job. She won't have a job. So if she could make sure that she could tighten up for that oppressor at work, she should be able to tighten up for her man. Because your boss ain't nothing but an overseer. So it's pointless. So shout out to y'all, man. Much love. I appreciate everybody who hit the Cash App. Shout out to everybody who supported the show through the super chat. Shout out to all the questions. Much love to y'all. I appreciate y'all tuning in this morning. I'll be back later on, man. I will be back later on with another show. Y'all stay tuned for that. Y'all check out my pre-recorded videos I've been dropping the past couple of days. Like I said, y'all, if y'all see the breaks in between the live streams, a day or two, just bear with me because I just be wanting to give y'all fresh content. We need that joint fresh off the, you know. So shout out to y'all. I appreciate y'all. Oh, shout out to DeAndre, man. I appreciate that. He said, can we get a video of the nice guy versus the good man if you haven't done it already? Yeah. I could do that. I could do that. Let me see. My pen. Some paper right here. Let me get a pen. Hold on for a second. Let me get a pen. I'm gonna write that down. Okay. Here we go. Let me write this joint down. You said a video on the nice guy versus the good man. Okay. Video, nice guy, nice men versus good men. Okay. I got you, DeAndre. I got you, DeAndre. So shout out to y'all, man. I'm gonna catch y'all later. One love to the masculine mercenaries. It's DS1 Ross of Sheep Stay Sleep TV. And remember, brothers, we gotta heal before we build. Gotta heal before we build. Because we are our own agency. We are our own agency. Catch you on the next one. Peace.